Hi everybody, I'm Zari Ballard. Welcome to the When Love is a Lie video blog podcast. When you think of the narcissist's mind-boggling behaviors, do you wonder, does this person even know right from wrong? Does it even matter? That's what I'm going to talk about today. So don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Before I begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and also if you like the video, hit that like button too. Now, I don't know where y'all live, but here in Tucson, it is hot today, and it's only March. Oh my God, we are in so much trouble. Okay, so does the narcissist know right from wrong? Okay, it appears, apparently, that they don't. Because how else can you continue to do these like awful behaviors over and over and over again? Okay. Now the experts, they tend to say that the narc doesn't know right from wrong, that the narc can't differentiate between the two, and therefore the consequences of his or her actions don't have any meaning. I have a little bit of a different theory on that. I tend to think that the narcissist does know right from wrong, just doesn't give a shit. See, what people forget is that narcs, they're grown-up members of society, okay? They know enough to blend in seamlessly, or we would never have found them, okay? They know enough about people to know that mimicking certain behaviors and producing, producing certain emotions in their targets will get them certain results. And that takes a little bit of intellect, a little bit of, strategizing. Does this mean that I think he sits down every day and makes out a list of bad behaviors to do to the people that care about him? No, I don't. I actually think it's worse than that. I think it just comes naturally. I think the narc is naturally not a good person. And they do know right from wrong. See, doing the wrong thing, all they know is that it makes them feel better. So they're willing to risk the consequences. It's not that they don't care about the consequences or they don't understand the consequences. They're just willing to risk it. Okay? And they're usually doing the wrong thing or treating you badly because they've got something else going on. So they know exactly what they're doing. They know enough about society. They're very intuitive people. My ex used to say, I can read a person in 5 minutes. Okay? And he would brag about that. And most of them do. I hear it all the time. Now, since we already know that narcs don't feel any empathy or sympathy, which is why our feelings about what they're doing doesn't matter. Okay, we already know that. So the next question would be, do they feel guilt since they know right from wrong? Do they feel guilty? Again, the experts, many of them will often say, no, they don't feel guilty. They're not capable of feeling guilty. I have a different theory on that again, okay? I don't think they feel remorseful guilt. Now, remorseful guilt is what you and I feel. It's about, learning the error, learning from our mistakes and realizing the error of our ways, making a mistake, not wanting to do it again, really trying not to do it again. That's remorseful guilt. Sometimes it can be pretty hardcore. We're really feeling guilty about something. It does not feel good. A narc has guilt, but not that kind of guilt. And I thought of a name for it. I call it inconvenient guilt. And inconvenient guilt is guilt that a narc feels when, okay, ready for this? When he or she knows, okay, they're doing something bad and they know they're supposed to be feeling guilty about it. But they don't. But they know that they're supposed to. And that's very inconvenient. It causes them inconvenience. It annoys them. It irritates them. Okay, and this is when you start getting treated like shit more than normal. After a long period of a good time, they'll start ramping it up. You're wondering, where is this even coming from? Why are you picking a fight with me? Why are you starting this? Because they're feeling inconvenient guilt. Because they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing, and they know that because they know right from wrong. Okay, they just don't have the remorseful guilt, which would stop them from doing it. They don't. They just have inconvenient guilt because they know they're supposed to be feeling guilty about it, and they don't. Is that confusing? Well, narcs are confusing. But this is the way they think. They have a very twisted mindset. Just think back to a time when you and the narc were like actually getting along, and then suddenly out of the blue, he or she just starts treating you like shit. Everything that you say is wrong, and you get this weird feeling that the narc is trying to start a fight but is having difficulty finding a reason to do it. Usually happens right before a silent treatment, okay? Because they know that they're setting you up, and they know that they're about to do something wrong, and they don't give a shit. They know that, and that causes them inconvenient guilt, only because they're not going to get away with it as easily as they would if they could just do what they wanted. And boy, the people in the world sure make things hard for narcs, because they can't just do what they want when they want to do it. I remember my ex told me that one time too. I just want to do what I want to do. And they all say something like that, something similar. So all experts aside, and I'm no expert, let's stop giving the narcissist what I call a Jesus pass. That's like this psychological Jesus pass. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. Because they do. They know right from wrong. They just don't give a flying fuck. You don't. The next time a narc treats you badly, and this could be in the workplace, it could be with family, you don't have to suffer. Stop trying to figure it all out. I think that we want to think that the narcissist doesn't know right from wrong. It's just not logical. These are grown-up people. People that are successful, some of them. They blend into society. They have friends. They have girlfriends. They've got all boyfriends. They've got all kinds of things going on. So yeah, they know right from wrong. And you don't have to suffer. You can look them right in the eye and call them out. People don't want to call narcs out. And I say that you should, if you know exactly what you're going to say. You can say, I'm on to you, motherfucker. I know exactly what you're doing. I know the truth, and so do you. That's what you can say. Because you have to be true to yourself, no matter what. Either way, no matter what you do, a narc is going to do what they want to do. You just don't have to suffer anymore in the interim. All you need to know when you're thinking, does this person even know right from wrong? Does this person even know what they just did to me, what they're doing? All you have to answer is, yeah, because they're a narc. They absolutely know what they're doing, and you don't have to accept it. You don't have to explain it, and I do talk about that in another video too, how to deal with a narc. You don't have to explain anymore. You have to be confident in the truth that you know, which is that they know right from wrong. When they're treating you like shit, it's likely they're feeling inconvenient guilt because they're about to do something that they know is wrong. By understanding the enemy, doing what is right for ourselves becomes the only logical thing to do in any situation. And when our partner is a narcissist, it's absolutely a no-brainer. Okay, everybody, thank you for listening today. I would like you to share this video with your friends and on your forums and in any social media that you frequent. And make sure you visit me at my blog, thenarcissisticpersonality.com. I do offer consultations, and I'll be glad to talk with you. We can talk it out and figure out what is going on and how you can get out of it. Make sure you read my books, When Love is a Lie, Stop Spinning, Start Breathing, and I do have another new one coming out. I appreciate the time that you give to my videos. Thank you for coming today to the When Love is a Lie video blog podcast. This is Zari Ballard, and I will see you next time. Hit that subscribe button. Don't forget.